Hello beautiful souls, it's Anita again. Thank you very much for being here. So today I wanted to talk about concept of time. What if I told you that time is actually an illusion? That time is actually illusionary thing that we people created to measure time. We divided our reality into years, months, weeks, hours, minutes, and so on and so forth. But what if I told you this is one artificial thing that we people created? Yes, we use it all the time, and we don't really question that. It is something that is natural for us people to measure time. But what if I told you that time doesn't really exist? We actually exist in the now, and the time that we exist in is always the now. There is no future, there is no past, there is only now. I know how it sounds, and you may say, okay Anita, but I remember past events and I know that future always comes. Yes, that's true, but when we think about the future or we think about the past, we always do it in the now, don't we? So we as awareness can travel through time in this way, but we always do it in the now. So that's basically what I mean when I say that the now is the only time we actually experience. But I wanted to talk about the concept of time because it is connected to manifestation in a very immediate way, in a sense that if we manifest something, for example, let's say we try to manifest one thing, I don't care what it is, can be big, can be small, and we know the drill, right? So we go into meditation, we tune into the frequency of the thing we want, and we do it in a way that we rehearse the feeling of already having that thing. And by rehearsing this feeling and by thinking about this thing, and every thought is a frequency and it exists in this eternal now always, then we, while meditating, can tune into that possibility. And in this way, when we do it successfully, we collapse time in that field, because there is no time there to experience and there are no distances between one thing or another. It's quite understandable that it takes zero time to shift from one frequency to the other. It can happen instantly, just like you search for a channel in a radio. You tune your radio to the frequency of the channel that you want. And yes, the tuning in can take time, but if you know how to do it, and if you can feel the feeling instantly, then you instantly can attune to this possibility. What's my point? Basically, I wanted to share my small epiphany that I had. I could understand the concept of tuning into the potential while meditating. I could, in a way, understand the potential of you collapsing time in the reality as long as you maintain this way of being while not meditating. I could understand that. So what happened a few days ago when I went to gym, I was listening to Dr. Joe again, to one of his lectures. I think I was listening to episode on Gaia series Rewired. I really recommend this one, it's great. Actually, this is, I think, my most watched series on Gaia ever. And I think I was listening to episode Creating with the Field. So I was listening to Dr. Joe explaining how you need to be the person that already have it. And people first rehearse it in meditation. And I was like, hang on a minute. So if in meditation we tap into this invisible unifying field, it means that even if I'm out of the meditation, this unifying field still is around me. It doesn't like evaporates the moment I open my eyes. It needs to be around me at all times. It doesn't matter if I have open eyes or closed eyes. So that was first epiphany. And another epiphany was like, okay, so it means the potential, the frequency of the thing that I need, that I want to manifest, it also is always around me. It's just a matter of me allowing this to come to me. So if I have needy energy, then I push it away. If I rehearse me being this person, the person I want to be, the reality will shift and the thing will come. And it doesn't matter if it's gonna happen today or in a year or in a month. The more I am able to maintain this state of being even while not meditating, the better. And this is actually what Joe often means, I think, when he says that you collapse time if you do it. So that was an epiphany for me, number 3 in a way. And I'm like, I don't know, while listening to him, I started feeling that I already have the thing while exercising at the gym. And I felt so happy. My energy has risen immediately. And I was like, I don't know, something like clicked. And I was like, okay, now I like really get it. I don't really just understand this from theoretical standpoint. I get it now from like more practical standpoint. And I think it's super important to actually practice this teaching and then see if it brings results. That's all what I wanted to talk about. Thank you very much for listening till the end. I hope I made some clarifications that are useful for you guys on your own spiritual journey. And I hope to speak to you soon. So take care. Bye-bye.